This is 7 Sports with Jack McGuire.
For Oklahoma State, it's never too early to talk about basketball. Last year, the team finished a lackluster 18-14, but went 11-2 to start the year during non-conference action. Yesterday, the team released their non-conference schedule for 2015-2016, featuring a couple big-name teams with even bigger playing sites. The season starts November 13th with their home opener against Tennessee Martin. November 19th through the 22nd, OSU will participate in the Gildan Charleston Classic in South Carolina. This tournament could provide potential games against Virginia or Ole Miss. The Cowboys plan to renew a rivalry dating back to 1931 as they face the University of Minnesota at Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota on December 5th. OSU will also meet Florida for the Orange Bowl Classic in Sunrise, Florida on December 19th. And let's not forget the annual Big 12 SEC showdown. Last year, the Cowboys beat the Missouri Tigers. This year, they look to tame more Tigers, only this time from Auburn. That game takes place in Auburn, January 30th. The Texas Rangers' recent woes continue to grow every day. The team has now lost 6 straight games, including getting routed by the Blue Jays last night, 12-2. Today, the Rangers try to get things going, hoping right-hand pitcher Yovani Gallardo can keep runs off the board, and Texas needs a much-needed win in Toronto. Gallardo enters today's game carrying a 15-inning scoreless streak to the top of the 4th. Rangers up 1-0. Mitch Moreland says not for long. The no-doubt solo shot to right field puts Texas up 2-1. Then Gallardo had it going today. Here he strikes out Devin Travis. Later, Navarro falls victim, finally tells Kevin Pillar to sit down. Gallardo goes 8 1/3, giving up only 3 hits. To the 7th, Roughneck Odor. Once in on the action, too, he sends this ball down the right field line, and it squeaks out to extend the Texas lead. Rangers win 4-0. A few American League Division teams are in action today. Currently, the division-leading Houston Astros are all tied up at 6 with the Yankees in Houston. Back-to-back home runs in the 5th inning by Carlos Correa and Jose Altuve tied the game. I'll have those highlights tonight on 7 News at 10. And at the bottom of the division sets the Oakland A's, who host the Kansas City Royals today. They go on to lose to the Royals 3-2. One of Major League Baseball's brightest young talents has gone down with an injury. The Miami Marlins' Giancarlo Stanton will miss 4 to 6 weeks with a broken bone in his wrist. It happened during this Marlins 7-1 loss to the Dodgers Friday night. Stanton currently leads the National League in home runs with 27 and runs batted in with 67. He is expected to have surgery in the next few days. The Marlins are currently 30-45 and sit 4th in the NL East. Last night, the United States women's national team took down China 1-0 to punch their ticket to the 7th straight Women's World Cup semifinal. Despite being down 2 players in Megan Rapinoe and Lauren Holiday, the U.S. came out with noticeably more energy compared to the past few tournament games. The Americans came out looking their best since tournament play began by keeping the ball on the ground, making short passes, and keeping possession. After going scoreless in the first half, USA's Carly Lloyd came through in the clutch, as she's known for, by netting a beautiful header in the 51st minute to give the U.S. the lead. Aside from high energy and smart play style, some players attribute the victory to simply having fun. According to Lloyd, the real U.S. team showed up.
Just collectively, players that started the game today that haven't started, players off the bench, we put them on their heels. We high-pressed them, we suffocated their play, and we were in good attacking positions to be able to get it done.
I had a blast playing because we were moving the ball quickly, we created great opportunities, and we were getting in behind. We were putting so much pressure on the Chinese defense that I think that they had a hard time handling the amount of pressure we put on them. And when we create those chances, we did a good job getting them on goal. We just weren't able to finish, but it was a blast playing. All my teammates did really well, and I had so much fun.
The U.S. women's national team now gets a few days rest before their matchup on Tuesday with world number 1 Germany. The U.S. will have to be facing a German team that has outscored their World Cup opponents 20-3. Doesn't look like good news for USA, but hey.
We can always be hopeful.
We can keep the patriotism going.
Right, in the spirit of 4th of July.
There you go, of course.
All right, thanks, Jack. We'll be right back.